ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
It's so sick, dude.
I want to do something that Ink Master's never seen before, and that is a full chest, full rib panel, all the way down onto a leg. I'm trying to write history, and I'm trying to win this competition.
Congratulations. You are the final three, and you've earned your spot in the live finale. The road here hasn't been an easy one. You've endured grueling tattoo sessions and harsh critiques. But only one of you will walk away with $100,000, a feature in Ink magazine, and the title of Ink Master.
I have a high respect for Joey and Tattoo Baby, but at the end of the day, this is a competition. I'm going for the title.
It all comes down to this. You will all be packing your machines and leaving New York for now. You're headed home to complete a 35-hour tattoo. For your final tattoo, you will each be assigned a master canvas. The design is completely up to you. You will have a total of 35 hours over the next several months with your master canvas to create your masterpiece. You will then return to New York City and reveal your master canvas live to the judges and all of America.
All right, so first and foremost, are you tattooed now?
Yes.
Where do you have tattoos at?
You want me to?
Please.
I'm here to win.
Oh, you already got your back done. Nobody in this competition is doing what I'm doing. Since I got accepted to be on the show, the idea that I've had in my mind for the whole time is called the Battle Royale.
Okay.
And it's kind of fitting for this competition because there's 3 people competing for $100,000.
Right.
And in the Battle Royale, it's basically an eagle, a dragon, and a snake all fighting each other.
I love it.
It's the final 3. It's the big competition. This is the tattoo that's going to win me the title of Ink Master. I think we got a winner. I am doing a battle royale. It's basically an eagle, a dragon, and a snake battling it out in a fight to the death.
So badass. I want you to win more than anything.
It's the perfect tattoo that symbolizes me being in this competition. Take a look at that and tell me what you think, buddy. This tattoo is going to secure me the win. Being able to draw something super creative definitely gives me advantage.
That is freaking amazing.
I don't feel like Tattoo Baby or Joey can do what I do.
You're unbelievable.
Jimmy, you're up next. Let's bring out your master canvas. Wow. Let's hear from Chris.
You know, Jimmy, you've impressed throughout the competition. You've been a strong, solid tattooer. And with that being said, you and I had a conversation one day when we were in your room and you were like, man, these kids need to know better than to be putting all that background on. I don't put unnecessary background on. I stay away from that. And I think that you overthunk your position in this. The background that you did in here probably was unnecessary, and your standing of just doing 3 solid images and doing it your style after 20+ years of tattooing in the style that everybody's known to grow and love, you didn't do. You abandoned your style in this particular piece, in a sense. And I feel like the center skull doesn't look like you did it. It doesn't look like a Jimmy Litwack skull.
Well, I wanted to come show you versatility. I didn't want to come out like, my style is what got me standing here in this position.
100.
I wanted to show my versatility to show you that I could hold that title.
But that was my conversation with Oliver was, man, I think that Jimmy tried to play to every sense instead of staying in Jimmy's head and doing Jimmy. And you did do Jimmy the entire competition. But on this particular piece, this doesn't look like Jimmy was comfortable.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at your first master canvases. Bring them out. Kristen. Christian, let's start with you, bud. Let's start with you. So the judges assigned you American Traditional. Tell us about your tattoo, buddy. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, he's a super patriotic guy, so we wanted to convey that, and you know, just really wanted to put a lot of strength into it, and that's where the eagle came in, not to mention a little bit of redemption there. And the gypsy was kind of just to show, you know, to look to the future and never back. And we really wanted something that was super strong and powerful, and I'm super proud of this thing.
It's badass, dude. Thank you, man. All right, next up, Anthony, bring it up, buddy. Talk about it.
Even though I had an open canvas, I really wanted to give him something that he likes as well. He has to wear it for the rest of his life. So during the competition, Dave, you did mention you wish to see more of the dragon, the full body. So I gave you that and then some, with hopes to redeem myself.
All right, man, thank you. And finally, back again for the second time, Clean Rock 1, come on up, dude. The judges assigned you black and gray, fine line. Let's hear about that. What's up?
Yeah, basically you guys assigned me black and gray, and it's not my forte. So I pretty much just looked at the guys that I, you know, admire, and I tried to do something as close to that as possible.
All right, man. Thanks, fellas. All right, American traditional. Ollie?
Well, Kristen, I gotta say, man, for this challenge of hitting American traditional, you killed it. This is probably the best American traditional tattoo we've seen in this competition so far. I love the size. I love how bold it is. I love the look. I love the imagery. I think that this is a tattoo from here across the room, looks badass.
Chris. What do you think, huh?
Well, Christian, I really love what you did here, too. I love the fit of this tattoo. I can see it across the room. It's beautiful. The details are perfect. It's tough. It's bulletproof. It says Americana. And the real way that you have that cuts across the chest, the eagle, and then that beautiful fit of the gypsy head in the center adorns his body beautifully. Thank you.
All right, Christian, thanks, pal. Thank you. Take a seat. Next up, Anthony. Bring it up. Look at that. Anthony, the judges assigned you Japanese. Let's hear from our in-house Japanese guy. Chris, what are your thoughts?
Ant, it's beautiful, man. You did a great job. And for something that you never do, you hit it out of the park. I have a question for you. Did you run out of time?
I did. I definitely bit off more than I can chew going in. As I mentioned before, I really wanted to show the full body. I think I was onto something good during the competition, during this challenge, and I wanted to bring it to the table.
What do you think, Ollie?
Well, Anthony, I really think you nailed the details, and the style and the look of this dragon is amazing. I wish it was more finished, and I wish that the head just stood out more clearly. But the details, hitting the style, you did what you were challenged to do.
All right, pal, have a seat. Clean, come on up, man. The judges gave you fine line, black and gray. Ollie?
Well, Clean, this is a beautiful tattoo. I love the imagery. I love the contrast that you were able to get with black and gray. I wish it was a little more old school fine line. It's got a little bit of your own traditional flavor into it. But it is a great tattoo, man, and it has a lot of stuff in there. I'm just stoked to see you really hit the challenge you were given.
You know, I really tried.
Chris.
Clean, I love this tattoo, man. It's beautiful. It fits really nice. But the imagery that you selected is so powerful. It fit what you were challenged and what you were asked to do. The detail that you got in the Sacred Heart is really beautiful, man. Congratulations. That's a great tattoo.
Clean, come have a seat, man. America has decided the first spot in the top two and $20,000 from Gildan USA goes to Anthony. Congratulations to Ryan and Gian. You guys are the top 2 artists. But there can only be one ink master. Over the last several months, each finalist also had to tattoo a 24-hour chess piece in the style and subject assigned by the opposing team. Ryan, you are up first.
Ryan, I would love to see dueling hot rods, big, chunky 90s new school.
That is everything I have ever hated.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is your new chess piece. Cool, right?
Yeah, I'm excited.
I have a lot more to prove.
Are you ready?
New School was the one challenge that everyone else in the finale did that I didn't do.
You gotta breathe, okay?
It's literally the opposite of my style. Vibrant, bright color, thick, chunky lines. I don't do anything like that.
You got this.
This really is the tattoo that's going to make it or break it for me.
11 minutes.
I've made it this far because I have busted my ass. I deserve to be the first female ink master.
All right, it is the moment of truth, Ryan. Please reveal your master canvas.
Ready?
Hi, Ryan, tell us about this.
Well, Kelly assigned me 90s New School because it's the opposite of what I normally do. And I feel like she assigned it to me because she basically wanted me to prove that if I deserve the Ink Master title, I should be able to, you know, tackle any style and handle any challenge that was thrown at me. So I think, you know, this challenge was the opposite of what I've been expected to do, and I, you know, did it as true to the challenge as I could. I trained with coil machines for a few weeks before I attempted it. I started using steel tubes, and I practiced before I even attempted it, and the artwork took me a very long time.
Okay.
I mean, aside from just
Ryan, I gotta move it along. Oliver, let's hear from you.
Well, I gotta say, man, this was one tough challenge for you especially. I mean, this style is something that you weren't even tattooing when this style was prevalent. I remember the 90s. I remember tattooing at tattoo conventions with Clean Rock when he was doing all this stuff. And I mean, this is it. You could go, this is a time machine tattoo right here. You know, you go back. Look at the way this tattoo is done, the line work, the color, the solid, the bright, the color play of making the chrome with the weird highlights, nailed it.
Chris, your thoughts?
Well, you know, this tattoo, it does exude 90s. It does have that really 90s feel. This is my 25th year tattooing. I grew up on this. So looking at this artwork, the outline quality, the color palette and play, it really sets off a strong 90s presence. What for me really hits it is the use of the chrome, because we were really chrome babies in the 90s. We would make anything chrome, and you captured that look in this 90s feel tattoo. I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan, thank you very much. Good luck. Now, we started the season with 30 artists, and now we're down to just 2. Gian. In just a minute, we're going to reveal your 24-hour master canvas. But first, let's take a look at how that went.
Gian, give me watercolor coral reef.
What's up, man? How you doing, man? You must be my canvas. Here it is. I think this is a winner.
That's so tight.
I'm just doing the watercolor drips on the sides. I'm gonna use all my traditional skills, and I'm gonna try to make this thing look like watercolor painting. All right, buddy. I'm going for it. I want to prove to America that Puerto Rico has some badass tattoo artists. I really appreciate it, man. You're doing so good, man. Going against these girls, I still think I get a chance. I would love for there to be a female Ink Master, just not this time around. May the best man win.
All right, Gian, let's see your master canvas, man.
Let's see that tattoo. Wait. Take it off.
Let's reveal it. Gian, what was your plan here, man? I mean, that was a tough ask from Kelly. What was your plan?
That was a what?
What was your plan?
You know, I was really nervous at first, but after thinking about it, I was kind of excited. You know, it just gave me an opportunity to show that I'm very diverse and that I got what it takes to be Ink Master.
All right, Chris, what are your thoughts here, man?
Well, Gian, all season long, you've done consistently beautiful tattooing. You've never been in the bottom. Oliver pointed that out. And you have steadily been able to really push your craft and really show people that you know how to apply solid tattoos that heal really well. This tattoo is really strong from you, man. The color palette on this is dynamic. It's strong. It has a lot of beautiful detail to it. The standalone skull, the placement of it really, you know, it shows itself. It doesn't get lost in the piece, and I think you did an overall beautiful tattoo.
Thank you.
Oliver, thoughts for Gian?
Well, Gian, the first thing I'm going to say is that this challenge of doing a watercolor coral reef was insane, and you were set up to fail, but instead you turned it around and you did a beautiful tattoo. And for those people that might debate whether this is a watercolor tattoo, I want to remind them that every piece of Sailor Jerry Flash on the wall is a watercolor painting. So this is how tattooers watercolor. Tattooers watercolor with outlines, tattooers color with black, and this tattoo has that soft, fluid color blending that really looks like a painting that we would do. Not what people are thinking of a watercolor painting that would be in a museum, but the detail in this tattoo is amazing. The outline is solid. The color saturation is beautiful, man. It is a top-notch tattoo.
All right, Gian. First of all, let me say all three of you guys killed it this season. I love all three of you guys. Ryan, love the tattoo. Gian, knocked it out of the park, man. But in terms of just being an overall dynamic piece that just has that wow factor, I'm going with Ryan. Now, over the last several months, in their hometowns, the coaches and the finalists each had to tattoo their master canvas. Let's see how that went.
One last time, let's do this thing.
I came in and I talked a big game, and I'm here to win this whole damn thing, and this is the piece that's gonna solidify it.
So basically, that's what we're going with.
That's awesome.
I went a lot bigger than the other two are gonna go, but I said, it, let's go for it.
You ready for this?
I'm ready, buddy.
I can't wait to show you what I did, bro. It's one of the most iconic scenes in tattooing. This is a battle royale.
That is amazing, bro.
I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for my people of Puerto Rico. The hurricane, it didn't only destroy the island, it destroys everybody's hope.
I'm honored to wear this.
Nice to meet you, man. Dude, I'm stoked.
If I was to win, it would just prove that if you put your mind to something and you work hard, you can do anything. The eagle portrays my team, and we have the golden skull. And then the dragon portrays Team Anthony. We're both going at Team DJ, which is the snake, and that's pretty much the way it was the whole season. At the end of it, we're gonna win it all.
The time has come to see their 24-hour Battle Royale Master Canvas tattoos. Up first, from Team Steve, Rolly, come on over. Ollie?
Technically, this thing is solid and smooth. Outline is crisp and clean. All the color saturation is in and packed in really, really solid. You have some great color blends. You have also great use of open skin.
Where I have a hard time with the tattoo is going to be the illustration of the tattoo. The whole thing about a battle royale is showing the full bodies. right? This is a battle. They are in battle. Each one holds its own presence and its own ground. So to just do heads, it makes it very tough.
I mean, you guys said we could do any style, and that's what I did. I wanted to make sure that from far away you can read the tattoo.
From here, I see that you got a huge badass chest piece on this guy, but I don't know it's a battle royale from here.
I did a bold tattoo. It's technically perfect, and you know, I'm happy with it.
You put your own stamp on it. This is one tough tattoo, man.
Thank you, Rolly. All right, from Team Anthony, Juan, come on up. Check it out. I like that you can see a lot of the anatomical features of these creatures separately.
My main goal here was to create a very meaningful piece. You know, like me, Josh, and Rolly, we're in an epic battle royale, just like the animals.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're brothers. So you see like the tails entangle themselves, meaning that, you know, we're all brothers, but we're all fighting.
I like the way that you bring the wing over the top that almost encases the snake. For me, the negative to the tattoo is gonna be the power or the relationship between the size of the head of the dragon and the dragon's power versus the size of the eagle. I just wish that the eagle's head wasn't the same size as the dragon's head. That throws the dynamic for me and that strength off a little bit.
For me, I wish that eagle was swooping down and the dragon was swooping up and you had more of a entanglement. But where you have the dark blacks coming out and the color just blasting through that and getting really bright, you show a lot of dimension, you show a lot of flow. Technically, this tattoo is really smooth, really soft. It's got a nice blended in, subtle feel. It looks like a painting. This thing is technically badass. Definitely a Juan Salgado tattoo, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Juan. Right on back, bud.
Thank you, man.
And finally, from Team DJ, Josh, come on over here, man. And reveal. You got a lot of coverage here, certainly the biggest piece that we've seen tonight.
Yeah, I wanted to come out and just deliver something huge, epic, grand. This whole entire ride with everybody here has been that big. Trying to capture these animals and the whole body, the whole fight. There was no way I was keeping it on a chest, so I said, let's go big and let's go for it.
The first downside of this for me is the size of the dragon versus the size of his claws. Small claws for a huge dragon. Again, keeping in mind the relationship of each piece within itself and against its opponent is what makes these battle royales flow. As far as your tattooing goes, I think this thing has some really amazing features to it. I love the eagle. I love the snake. You know, these have a really strong look and your color palette is strong. It gets a little hard to read in the sternum. That eagle's head could be a little bit lighter so that it really stands out.
What I do like is that you did go in and leave a lot of skin breaks. You did leave a lot of open skin. You did show that ability to go from ink to skin really smoothly. It is super detailed. It is packed to the gills. It is super clean, super smooth, bulletproof, solid Josh Payne, killer tattoo, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, it is now time to find out which finalist is one step closer to the title of Ink Master. Frank, based on the master canvases, which finalist is the jury putting into the top two?
The jury has decided the finalist that we are voting into the top two is Juan.
Yeah, baby! Congratulations, Juan. You have earned the first spot in the top two. All right, judges, it is time for us to determine the second finalist in the top two. Rolly and Josh, one of you is about to be one step closer to $100,000, and one of you is about to be eliminated. All right, the judges have decided. Josh, you have also earned a spot in the top two.
I've already done this 2 other times and failed. This is the last shot I've got. I have to make sure that my tattoo speaks louder than anyone's. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
It's so sick, dude.
I want to do something that Ink Master's never seen before, and that is a full chest, full rib panel, all the way down onto a leg. I'm trying to write history, and I'm trying to win this competition.
I'm in. Let's do it.
I put my all and my everything into this tattoo, and I don't think it could get any better. This snake is about to go eat a rat, and that rat is Christian.
Let's take a look. Wow.
I'm always kind of known for going big and bold, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something that was the biggest tattoo that Ink Master's ever seen. I wanted to do something that you could see from across the street, and I wanted to show that you can do a tattoo, one shot, one kill, just tattooing.
Well done, man. Clean. Great job, man. Thank you.
It is solid from top to bottom. You do have a lot of breathability, do have a lot of open skin.
The anatomy of the snake is perfect. Every little scale has that little break in it.
This thing's massive. This is the biggest thing we've seen on Ink Master.
I was like, you know what? We're going balls to the wall.
Really nice work, buddy. Thank you.